Hello and welcome to another special edition of Cracking the Cryptic. So today I'm going to be having a look at a puzzle that in the last week has been described as the world's hardest crossword. Now I know Simon's already solved the crossword on this channel. I've purposely not looked at the video, not looked at the crossword at all. I am aware, however, that it's quite an overblown claim, I suspect. Amongst the claims for this puzzle are that it should take the average solver 2 years, which the compiler arrived at by multiplying up the normal week he expects his puzzles to take somebody by about 100, which he feels is the index for how hard he's made this one. We're going to see how it is. I'm not expecting it to take me 2 years, and let's see how long it takes. So I've got the clues here. And let's go. Leave after finding nothing in big, rambling, empty space. No, don't know. 6 across. Tolerate swimming in sea that tastes of tarragon. That's bearnaise. Bear and an anagram of in sea. The sauce that tastes of tarragon. So let's try these downs. 7 down. Antipodean, beginning with E, took cover during deployment of Cain. That's hid in an anagram of Cain. Echidna. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do. 8 down. Tommy is no mod, getting work as leader. Wouldn't expect that to begin with R. Looks like an anagram of is no mod. I suppose rocker? Rock opera. Tommy is a rock opera. Rocker with op and then A as leader. I don't really like the grammar there, but okay. Rod in scrap to get Lombardy crown. Rod, not sure. Axle, I suppose, would fit. Axe with L in it, the crown of Lombardy. Ugh. Okay, not going to necessarily chime with the style here. Heard title more in Paris too much. What is more in French? Plus, surplus. Yes, surplus. 15 across then. Let's go back to the acrosses now. We've got some letters. Some heat, probably calorie to cook rice. Getting a dress in Spain. Hola, back. 18 across. American uncle has left grand in Wimbledon. Uncle Sam, I suppose. 17. Tiny bit hard. Production being broadcast. 23. Oh, that's not right. 23. Tune has audible pause and it slows down. Air space. Air brake. Sounds like break after air. 25. Virtuoso pianist makes record. Must be list to count. Mezzo's heart is a T. 12 down. Let's have a look at that. The trouble with growth is protection. The trouble. Helmet. Elm is growth. I mean, a tree is a growth, but a billion things are a growth. I don't like that. 18 across. Uncle Sam, so it must be slam. American uncle has left. Grand. Wimbledon is a grand slam tournament. That's not greatly defined in my view. 5 down, then maybe we'll try 20 after that. 5 down. Scholarship, got won a lot of land formerly. No, not sure. 24, no, 20 down. Flirt, visiting first beach in the Costa Blanca. 31, we're going to have to go across. 31 across, why didn't I go up? There we go, 31 across. Force redhead to leave ales out for sugar supplier. Redheads normally are in this sort of puzzle. I don't know that. 14 across. If I can't get this, we're going to have to try words without letters. Round a great deal, turning out hit that's within hearing. No, I don't know that. Oh, damn. Right, okay, 13 across. Exterminator has drink within Denmark's borders. That's Dalek. Ale and DK. 1 down. Writer, say, coming back with papers. ID. Gide, I suppose, yes. Okay, Andre Gide is EG coming backwards with ID in it. 2 down. During dance, he'll deploy carrier. So, must be an anagram of he'll, I suppose, in a 3-letter dance. Jig or something. 3 down. Old rallying point in old TV series with no middle or end. What was 1 across? Leave after finding nothing in big, rambling, empty space. So that could be Gobi Desert. Desert after O in an anagram of big. Oops, didn't type that right. Gobi Desert. Right, 2 down begins with a B. That's got to be some useful letters now. 2 down. During dance, and that's ball. He'll deploy carrier. Balloon? Why would it be balloon? Don't know. 3 down. Old rallying point. So Dakar for the Paris-Dakar rally. Old TV series with no middle or end. The program called Daktari used to be on when I was a child. Probably must be about the same age as the compiler. Some sort of jungle set program. 4. Dishonest, short of getting further at King's Head. No. 5. Scholarship, got one a lot of land formerly. Reading. 16 across. People fail to perform with that woman's leaderless energy. That woman has to be surely her. People fail. I don't know what that is. That's annoying, and we couldn't do 2 down. Right, let's try 21 across. Endless call to finish measurement system in the tube. No. 27. Car blockade has husband running from Bonn to Berlin. Autobahn, I suppose. Autobahn with H in it. There's not really any serious container indicators in this puzzle. They just say get or has or something, which is not very explicit in my view. 19. Exploit terrible initial takeoff during flight. I want it to be an anagram of takeoff, but initial takeoff, I don't know. 28. Artist occupies avian property. So I think that's trait, which is an RA in a tit, the bird. 22 down. Going by coach with island head for professional purposes. Must be on business. On bus, I-ness. Right, and Ness is a headland, so that's sort of head. 35 across. Let's have a look at that. While 2 presidents take 1 for water. Yeah, there are 2 presidents called Adams, and ale is mentioned in the previous clue. Adams ale is water. 39. Lost message initially not appearing in court. Anagram? No. In court. Extinct would fit, and it finishes with in court, and it means lost text without the first letter. Gives us extinct. Okay, let's try this 19 down again. Quite a lot of vowels. Oh, escapade would be an exploit. Escape is flight, so terrible is bad with its initial off, apparently gives you add. 21 across. Endless call to finish measurement system, SI, siphon, phone without its end. Ooh, 2 down ends in a P, bellhop, I suppose. 2 down, during dance. Oh, it is an anagram of heel in bop. I could have come up with that. I was on the right lines. Annoying. Right, 16 across. So people fail to perform with that woman, still looks like her, leaderless energy. What, zip or pep or fail to perform? I don't know. If we tried 4 down, we probably have. Dishonest, oh yeah, short of getting further at King's Head. No, don't know about that. I'm not really going to get much else. Going to have to really focus in this area. Right, 14 across, ends in an H. Round a great deal. I want that to be lot. Turning out, hit. That's within hearing. Close-ish. Nearish. Within hearing. Round a great deal, turning out. Oh, out with? No. No, don't know. 11 down, blank. Have we even tried this? Platform has no space for student or new conciseness. No space for student or new, so something gets rid of L and N. Plinth is a platform, pith is conciseness. Okay, 17 across. Tiny bit hard production being broadcast. Ooh, CERN's Large Hadron Collider, so hadron must be a particle. Anagram of hard. I mean, production is not an anagram indicator in my book. But there we go. Out with would still fit here. Okay, so turning out hit means make an anagram of that. That's with in hearing. I think it's out with. Not a million%, not 100% sure of that. 5 down. Scholarship. Got won a lot of land, formerly. Writ. Scholarship. Got won a lot of land, formerly. Some old measure of land that I can't think of. I'm not convinced about out with still, especially as out was in it. But what else could it be? Don't know. 16. People fail to perform with that woman's leaderless energy. Sheridan? No. Oh, that's annoying. I'm going to have to come back to that area and remember that 14 down's not certain. 26 down with an H. Second. Cook, foremost cuisine. I suppose that's C. With leading playboy, Hef. Right. 36 across begins with an F. That's quite handy. Borderless land. And with musical backing gets an F, say. Musical backing is often evita backwards. Fricative. An F would be a fricative. Africa. Bad. Okay. 30 down with an I, third letter. Work hard. Toil. To remove rut. Developing out of chaos. Let's see why. 24. What Nietzsche wrote about rates and capital? Bucharest would fit. Buch, because he was German, he would write a book, anagram of rates. Yeah. Okay. 34 down while we're doing the downs. Knight without a current replacement weapon. So I'm thinking that it might mean take A out of word meaning knight and replace it with I, which is current. So I just need a weapon that is probably something I, something. I'm going to have to do the crosses, 29 and 41, particularly 29. Head of casting is apparent during whole film. Scum, because some has got the head of casting M in it. And 41, one wrapped in bacon informally, often after chicken. One wrapped in bacon informally, often after chicken. Kiev, I suppose. Kevin Bacon. I'm sure Kevin Bacon isn't known as Kev, but bacon doesn't get a capital, but there we go. 34 down. Night without a current dark I instead of a. 30 down. Work hard to remove rut developing out of chaos. Turmoil could be chaos. If you take rut developing out of that, you've got moil. And that does mean something like be all riled up and busy, so probably work hard. English drink not registered as Dutch export. Must be Edam for the Dutch export. Dam, not registered. Dram. Without R. Okay. 42 across. Lack of cover not applicable to holiday making. Old accepted. I don't even know what that's meant to mean, but not applicable, I suppose, is NA. Holiday making without old. Vacation. Holiday making. Resort. I don't know. 44 across. Refrain, having renounced Catholic God. Chorus without C is Horus. 46. Rarest natural thing. Is that it? In a situation outside. No, I don't know. 40 down. Let's try downs again. 40 down. Pizza supplier, Trattoria probably, finds time right to race round during song. I think it's got trot in it, so pretty sure it's Trattoria. No, it hasn't got trot. Right to race air is there. Aria. Pizza supplier finds time T, right R. To race. Oh, I'm spelling it. How am I spelling it right? Trattoria. That must be right. I'm sure it's right. 44. Fuss about a large bear. How? Fuss. No. 45. Kane's last word to girlfriend. Rosebud. Can Rosebud mean a girlfriend? I mean, it's from Citizen Kane. It's the last word in the film, I think. 51 across. It's the sort of thing you learn doing crosswords that I'm afraid I don't learn watching films. Yorkshire flower, ooze probably, of zero application, no use. 52, supermarkets first, S, poster. Troll is a simple thing, stroll. 58 with a B and then an R. Played role, wearing top, wasting second, getting seafood, must be lobster. Anagram of role with best without its second letter E. And let's have a look at 61. Is transported and held inside devil's workshop. Idle hands make work for the devil. It's an anagram, I think. Well, is with an anagram in it. 44 down, ends, well, H something, O something out. Hoopla. If you reverse A-L poo, you get hoopla. That's quite nice. 56, swelling school terms start by 6 months. So sty is the crossword as go-to, swelling. 6 months being half a year there. 57, 24, having a drink. 24 is Bucharest. That may not be relevant. Having, oh, I'm reading the wrong clue, sorry. 47 down. Can't read it on my screen. Number added to recipients of email that's stolen. CC? Twok? Yes. 2, twocked, is taken without consent. So number is 2 and CC'd for the recipients of the email. Pretty hard, actually. Quite pleased to get that. Clips end off negative, that's found on the floor. Lino. Clip with its ends off. Okay, so now 46 across looks like altitude, aptitude, or attitude. Rarest natural thing in a astatine? What is astatine's chemical symbol? AT. That's not quite a situation outside. I think that might be the element astatine. 59, dance, conga, taking drug, joining, large, set, congeal. Oh, not many letters now. 50 down with an L in it. Twisted descent, also twisted, reaches bottom end. So that's slalom, anagram with end of bottom. 43, drinking group gets rest to set broken foot. No, 6, I'm going to have to do acrosses again. 62 across. Jellyfish swallowed gem formation that's often crystallized. Alga? No, what is a jellyfish? Can't think of anything else related to that. 54, Renaissance figure reaches endgame with US subject. Math? Polymath is a sort of, the end of Monopoly. Okay, 55 down. Elizabethan has to get irregular start, not uniform. Elizabethan, Shakespeare or something? Has to get irregular start. I don't know. 43 with the drinking group gets rest to set chapters. Steppers. Oh, well, we're thinking about an N for astatine. How about, I don't know, snippets, knapweed? What would fit there? Don't know. 49. Everyone in Italy, that's tutti surely, needs extremes, needing extremes, NG, so tutting, disapproving audibly. 60, okay, let's do these acrosses. 60 across. Follower, rejected conclusion, and hit organized religion, so faith. The follower is a fan without the end. 55 must be mufti, it said not uniform. Elizabethan, irregular star must be the I. Muffed, I suppose in Elizabethan script, an S that wasn't terminal often looks like an F, but that's, well, I'm not sure they ever wrote muffed, it just looked like it. 57, 27 having a drink. 24 having a drink, and 24 was Bucharest. Char is hidden inside Bucharest. Okay. 62, clam digger. What's something to do with seafood, wasn't it? Jellyfish. Swallowed gem formation. It's not clam digger. Stem ginger. Stinger. That's quite good. Stem ginger. So this 43 down, the drinking group gets rest to set broken foot. Could be. That's very weird. No. And I don't like astatine anymore. Drinking group. What was 46? That might have been astatine. Rarest something. Rarest is very suspicious. Rarest natural thing in a situation outside. Attitude. Aptitude. Altitude. Rarest natural thing. Auto. Oh, a state. In with a state outside. It is astatine, which maybe is the rarest naturally occurring element or something. I honestly don't know. 43. So this drinking group, anapaste would fit. That's a foot. Set broken, okay, but why anapa for drinking group gets rest? Nap, AA is a drinking group. Pretty harsh. I think AA would like to think of themselves as a non-drinking group, but point taken. 48 across with a T. At the same time taken out by royal chief. No, don't know. 42. Lack of cover not. Oh, seen this. Lack of cover not applicable to holiday making. Old accepted. It could just be an anagram of holiday. NA. Touring. Naturism. Tourism. That'll do. Right. Let's look at these downs. 20 down. Flirt. 4 and 6. First, visiting first beach in the Costa Blanca. Wonder if I meant to know some Spanish geography. 32. Almost a return to Atari's Ultimate. That must be an I. Computer. So a back. Abakai. A back almost. 33. They're collected from border in record time. Ephemera. They do get collected, sometimes hem in EP era. So 38 across. Mention missing British swimmer, so brooch without the B is roach. 31 across. Force redhead to leave ales out for sugar supplier. Oh, so something meaning force without an R, then an anagram of ales, so lays. Amylays, army, yes. 20, could be playground? Let's have a look at 48 while we're doing the acrosses. The same time out, taken by royal chief. The same. Oh, editor, I suppose. The same. Ditto without T in ER. So it does look like playground at 20 down, but I couldn't see that in the clue. Flirt. Visiting first beach. Play around. Playa is a Spanish beach. Okay. And visiting, is that round? You go round someone's, I suppose. Right, 4 down. Dishonest, short of getting further at King's Head. King's Head's normally K. On for further. Donkey, slonky. 5. Scholarship. Got one, a lot of land, formerly. Attract, a terrain. Rat. Scholarship. An exhibition. And what's the last across clue? Let's actually 14 and 16. I'm not sure about 14 still, so let's get rid of all these clues that are getting in the way. So we can just, oh, that's very poorly dealt with. Right, but now got 14 here. Round a great deal, turning out hit that's within hearing. The Scots use out with a lot. I don't quite know what they use it to mean. I mean, I thought it meant not included. 16. People fail to perform with that woman's leaderless energy. Her. I might be misleading myself by keeping thinking of her. People fail to perform could be they, Ooh. Fail to perform, choke with her without its leader in, and then E for energy. Cherokee is a people. And that gets us our K in 4 down. Oh man, I've deleted 4 down. Amongst the things I managed to do there. Right, let's put it back. We've just got 4 down and 5 down to do if 14 across is right. Dishonest, short of getting further. Shonky. Shy, short. If you're short some money, you're shy. And then on and K. Now, I know shonky's a word. I wouldn't really know what it means. Scholarship. Might not be a T here. Got one, a lot of land, formerly. So again, we probably put 1 in something meaning scholarship. Realty or something. Is it a lot of land? Yes, it is a lot of land. Now these are crosses. Gobi Desert, Cherokee, Airbrake. They're all right. So out with and this are the last problems. Scholarship. Got one, a lot of land, formerly. Ruthenia. Ruthenia is a former land. What's that got to do with scholarship? Scholarship got one. A. Ruthen? Why is that scholarship? Ruthen? I think this is Ruthenia. And I think that's a former land, not just a made up Hensau type land. But why? And it would be sad to finish this thinking I'd solved it and getting it wrong, especially as out with might be wrong. Shonky might even be wrong, I suppose, although that seems to work to me if the definition's okay. Scholarship, got one. Ruthen. Then. Are you then IA? Check the clue to out with again. Round a great deal. Turning out hit. That's within hearing. Ostrich would fit. Be a better word as well. Round, a great deal, turning out hit that's within. I might have it right, but 5 down and 14 across are worrying me. Round, a great deal. Oh, otolith. That has lot in it, and hit broken, and round. And it means something to do with an ear and a stone. And that would make 5 down Rhodesia. Now that's a real country. Ruthenia probably was a made-up country. And Rhodesia, why does that work? Scholarship, Rhodes Scholar. That's not scholarship. There we are. That's the answer to the puzzle. So the world's hardest crossword, meant to take 2 years. I believe it's taken me something like 35 or 36 minutes. That really is a bit of a baloney claim, I'm afraid. I think any listener crossword would be harder than that. Any crossword in the Magpie magazine would be harder than that. Many of the puzzles that we've looked at on this site in that genre are certainly harder. Maybe for a 21 by 21 cryptic it's pretty hard, but a lot of the difficulty was from to be fair, only very slightly dodgy wordplay items. Overall, I think it was a pretty fair challenge and quite tough. I wouldn't deny it at all. But I think some of the claims for how hard it was, not quite standing the test. But thank you for watching. Hope that was enjoyable for some. And see you again on Cracking the Cryptic. Thanks for your time.